So this is a third-person shooter, but done in the only way that Transformers can do it. You know, what's really funny about when I say it, what makes a Transformers game Transformers, it's transforming, you know, and I know it sounds kind of silly, but it actually really is true. What we're able to do is things that you can't do in any other game. It's really fundamentally different when you have access to that vehicle at all times. So add that, plus the fact that each character you're going to play as has a unique ability that makes it very, very different. Some can cloak, some can grapple, some turn into Tyrannosaurus Rex. And all of those things all put together make for a really different and unique gaming experience that you're not going to get with any other game. So you are going to be playing through one massive story, you know, that's all about the death of their home, Cybertron. You're going to witness that through both Autobots and Decepticons as you play through the campaign. It's very carefully structured so to match up kind of vehicles and special abilities so that you're constantly challenged, in a very positive way, constantly challenged with interesting tactical choices. The level design philosophies we have are really about letting you play the way that you want to play. So if you really love that jet form and you want to play this space all in jet form, you go right ahead. And if you really want to be mostly in robot, you go right ahead. If you want to do some kind of hybrid, absolutely. One of the characters that we have shown off here at E3 is Starscream. He's a very cool character because he can fly. His special ability is to float. Take that same physical geometry, but equip a shotgun. And you've got the aggressive player who wants to fly into the middle of the action, land, blast a couple of guys with a shotgun, turn invisible so that no one knows where he's going, and fly off in an alternate direction. We support both of those gameplay styles because of the awesome physical layout that we have. Grimlock was such an easy add for us in this game because he fulfilled so many of the criteria that we were looking for in any playable character. He's beloved by Transformers fans. He's got a great story. He's an Autobot. He's a good guy, but he's the only character who actually butts heads with Optimus Prime for leadership of the Autobots. Grimlock doesn't have a gun. He's a sword and shield guy. He's a big, giant, twice as big as everybody else brawler. And you've been dealing with these enemies a certain kind of way based on your guns, and now you have to completely rethink how to handle them. Now, I will say that you can do something at range. What you can do is pick up any enemy in the game and throw them, which is super fun. It's a small change that has big ripple effects into this next game from War, was camera position and the core shooting mechanic. The camera is much tighter than we had before, and that really brings you more, the shooting experience is much more engaging, much more meaningful to you because we have just a more visceral camera position, and that kind of rippled through a lot of the things we did. And that's just maybe one small example of one of the changes, but I think this game is a real evolution of what we learned on War, which frankly was a good game. This one's a great game because of all those little tiny details, how they've added up. Every single character is made up of parts: head, chest, upper arms, lower arms, legs, wings, wheels, and tank barrels. So you will spend tens of hours in the menu system just building your perfect Transformer. Escalation mode also returning, which is our 4-player online cooperative mode. This is super fun because we again had something that we really liked. You would play with your buddies, you could unlock doors, progress through the map, all very cool. But the one thing that I hope you cannot miss from the stuff we've shown on E3 is Metroplex. He is a city-sized Transformer. We've never shown him before E3, and he is, I don't know how else to describe a city-sized Transformer. He's huge. When you're playing as Optimus Prime, you get to control him on the battlefield. He calls in artillery strikes, he shoulder blocks stuff, he crushes things with his fist. It's just crazy good fun. So we are coming out August 28th. It's right around the corner. I cannot wait for gamers to get their hands on it. And we're going to be on the 360, the PS3, and on the PC.